Without the Farmington, New Mexico police, who will come to the wrong address at midnight and shoot you?
Is it 43 or 5308? Is this not 5308? That's what it said right there, right?
No, it's 5305, isn't it?
5308 Valley View Avenue, had a confidence factor.
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
Hey, moving. Please don't. Man!
Come out, with your hands up, come to us. I need help. Come to us. We can help you. We're going to help you. Come out. Come up to the field. The back of this car. Come on, ma'am. Come here. Come to us. Come to us. Come to us. We're going to help him.
Just stay. Hold that door.
I can rip down the fence if we need it.
Get her in cuffs!
What would we do without police? I mean, without them, who would go to the wrong house, clearly the wrong house, to check on a domestic disturbance and end the life of an innocent man with a wife and 3 children inside? On the evening of April 5th, 3 very brave, courageous, and dare I say keenly aware Farmington, New Mexico police officers opened fire on an innocent man after mistakenly responding to the wrong address. The Farmington Police Department released videos from body cameras worn by the officers who were involved in the incident, showing officers arriving at the home and announcing themselves initially when no one came to the door. The homeowner, 52-year-old Robert Dotson, was killed by police after they received a call about a domestic violence incident in the area around 11:30 p.m. Police mistakenly went to his home instead of a home across the street where the incident was reported.
Body cam video released from Farmington Police showing officers arriving at the wrong house and killing a man.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
After no one answered their knocks at the door, the cops questioned whether they were even in the right place. One of the officers says that this is 5305, not 5308, which would be across the street. The cops then asked the dispatcher for clarity on the address and to call the person who reported the incident and asked them to come to the front door. Instead of double checking the address and leaving 5305, they stood there till Dotson came to the door.
Police department. Farmington Police. Is it 43 or 5308?
Yeah, it might have been 5308.
Is this not 5308? That's what it said right there, right?
No, it's 5305, isn't it?
Is it 43 or 5308? Is this not 5308? That's what it said right there, right?
No, it's 5305, isn't it?
Can you tell me that address? 5308 Valley View Avenue, had a confidence factor.
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
According to the body cam footage, it sounds like they're joking about being at the wrong address, as though this doesn't pose a very serious and dangerous situation to the homeowner. After several knocks, Dotson opened the door of his home while armed with a handgun, as is reasonable for any man who wants to protect his family from the possibility of armed intruders disturbing their peace at close to midnight. According to New Mexico State Police, citing body camera footage, all 3 officers opened fire, killing Dotson at the scene. Footage also shows an interaction with Dotson's wife, who arrived at the door about a minute later, also armed with a handgun. Authorities say that she exchanged fire with the officers, but was not injured.
Moving.
Hands up!
Please don't. Man!
4108, shot fired again.
4115, we need units now.
Farmington Police!
Hey, somebody get the back.
I'm with you.
Attack load.
I'm up. 4-1-15. We can still hear the female crying inside. The male I saw go down.
As you can imagine, the shooting is currently under investigation by the New Mexico State Police. So we have another example of the boys in blue investigating the boys in blue, after which they'll get back with us and let us know if they found any evidence of wrongdoing. The agency's Investigations Bureau has been requested to probe the incident, and authorities say that it's still unclear why the officers responded to the wrong address.
I asked the chief if Mr. Dotson pointed a gun at his officers, and he explains what the slow motion video provided by the department shows in those few seconds.
You see him opening the door with his left hand. In his right hand is the gun. And as he pushes the door open, then he comes together and both hands appear to grip the weapon and are pointed at one of the officers.
While this all happening, Dotson's children are upstairs on the phone with 911.
Hey, just keep them upstairs.
You know, really hurts my heart because it starts with us not getting off to a good start and making a mistake and going to the wrong address.
Farmington Police Chief Steve Hebby answering questions following the release of this video. The main one, how did officers not realize they were at the wrong house? Is it easy to get an address confused?
You know, I think that it happens. I think that you can go to the wrong address sometimes. I can't tell you what happened in this case. You know, that really is something that the officers are going to have to talk with the state police about. And certainly, you know, the results of it are terrible. But I will tell you that we do go to wrong addresses from time to time.
Why would this ever have to happen when you have an address confirmed over the radio and clearly marked on the side of the house? There is absolutely no reason for this to have happened. Less than a 10-second check would have prevented the cold-blooded murder of a husband and father of 3.
But I think what happens is they hear a noise, which later on in one of the body cams, the officer says he heard the gun rack, that somebody racked the gun just before it opens. And they start to back up. The door opens and he comes out. The first officer says, hey, somebody else says, let me see your hands or put your hands up. I think my guess is they're so startled by how fast it occurs that they don't say Farmington Police again.
Did you get that? The police who were standing on the property of an innocent man were startled. They were the aggressors and the villains in this situation, but they were the ones who were scared? The truly disgusting part of this extended body camera video is how many times the officers asked one another if they were okay. And the comments they make as they walk by the body of Mr. Dotson as he lay lifeless at the entryway of his home are about as cold as you can get.
3 kids upstairs.
3 kids upstairs.
Yeah.
3 kids upstairs. 3 kids upstairs. He's 10-7.
Kids, please, you're all right. Go let them.
He's 10-7.
Yeah, this is done.
This is done, he says, meaning Mr. Dotson's life is over.
Police released video from all 3 officers. 2 are 5-year veterans. The 3rd has been on the job for 9 months. All 3 are on paid administrative leave pending this investigation.
Name a profession where you can off an innocent individual and get paid administrative leave. And what's to investigate? Investigators have access to the same video we have. Why would there be any foot dragging on this? I'll leave the link to the full body cam video in the description. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also hit the notification bell and subscribe to my email list. There are some amazing original designs in the store that you want to take a look at, and I'll see you in the next video.